Man City again 0, Juventus 2. Man City in Champions League 2 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses, and they are 22nd in the league table. This is too bad. Can we call them now the twos? Man, this is not really a good result, and it's not been a good period for Man City. I can't really say if it is just one thing that is wrong now, because this is not just a tactics thing anymore. If it's tactics, a lot of people, a lot of position, a lot of systems have been used, a lot of different setup. Different people have come in to play different positions. I think it's more like a mental thing now. Their confidence seems to drop. Their heads and shoulders seems to drop whenever they concede, and they are not good on the transitions. It seems like they hate to be on the transitions, and they are conscious. They are anxious losing the ball, and it affects them so well because the match against them and Juventus, they were so good. Especially in the first half, they were good with the ball. They dominated Juventus, definitely. Juventus sat on their low block. But the problem was now, because they were conscious of losing the ball on transitions, as Juventus hoped to hurt them through the counters, or through any overturns. So Man City were trying to craft out a perfect goal, which was now the problem. They were not giving Juventus defense problems. They were not asking them questions. They were not throwing in those crosses. Make the defenders defend. Someone can make a mistake and stuff like that. But because they don't have the legs, it's high time they have to move on with the likes of the Bernardo Silvas, the Gundogan. A lot of them, a lot of players have been underperforming. There is no way Guardiola will tell me that, because I put this blame partly to you. I know you've not been in this situation before, so you don't know what to fall back on. Because a lot of managers, when they see themselves in this kind of situation, they maybe fall back to basics and others. But you've not been in this situation, 1 win in 10 games, 7 losses, 2 draws, and just 1 win. 1 clean sheet too. 6 losses in 7 away games. 10 goals conceded in last 5, 23 conceded in last 10. Come on, the records, are becoming too bad. And this is the first time in Champions League that a team you led are conceding multiple goals in 3 straight games. So there is an urgent need. So if not for the likes of Slovenia and the other Sparta Prague or what that you played, you couldn't have gotten any points from any decent team. This is just not good enough. I believe that Manchester City Academy is one of the best in the Europe top 5 league. No doubt, they have been producing talents and they have been doing so well. Go get these young lads in their under 23. Your under 23 developmental squad has been good. You can get energetic boys, and every other academy they are out there, whether in Man City or every other place, they have learned to play on the back. They have learned to receive the ball. Go get a number 6. Gundogan 33 plus or 34 years cannot be playing as a number 6 for more than 5 or 6 games consecutively now. Gundogan should at best be a squad player coming in to be an impact player and not starting games. He doesn't have the legs. Nico Lewis is good on the ball, but off the ball it's not too good. Those 2 goals considered as a result of defensive mistakes. Ederson, I think he should do better in that Vlahovic header. What's that? And I didn't know. Till today, I don't understand the reason why he was not sold in the summer. When the Saudi Arabians brought 50 million, you guys were demanding for more, or you guys wanted him to stay. He hasn't been good enough. Stefano Ortega has been good, and he's good with his legs too. Should have cashed out on him, and then gone to buy another player. There needs to be massive recruitment in the winter and especially in the summer, because I understand what happened. We are so concentrated on winning things that you didn't mind the age of your players, and now it's dawning on them. Accumulation of fatigue as a result of success all this while, because they have been winning things, so they have been getting onto the end of competitions, which means they are playing more games. So fatigue definitely, and then mental issue. In Man City now, there is no fear factor against opponents. Man City before now strike that fear factor against opponents, where we say you are free to attack them. Opponents are not conscious of what they are going to do to Man City, but what Man City are going to do to them. But now the reverse is the case. Opponents are more conscious of what they will do to Man City than what Man City will do to them. And when these things begin to happen, it doesn't go well. The match could have changed also if Haaland converted from the chance he got. And that's another big problem. Haaland has not been converting from the chances he's gotten unlike before, where he's very clinical. He started the season brightly, but since then has dipped, and it hasn't been going well for them. And then Man City has also been unlucky. Whenever they are hit on the transitions, opponents tend to punish them. Opponents are very efficient and clinical whenever they are playing against Man City. So these things and many other more things, like Savio having not scored in 20 games, like Grealish having not scored in 44 games, Bernardo Silva not dropping, not being more efficient, Kevin De Bruyne tired legs, and Haaland lack of efficiency, and also the inconsistency and lack of balance or structure or defensive capability or ability from the back line. And these things has been a problem. Walker failing to track his man, Vadio making mistakes. So these things need to be fixed. And it's not just one issue, but a lot of combination of issues. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think is wrong with Man City. I'll be on the comment section. This is Football Matter, Catalyst and Analyst, the football pacifier and the football encyclopedia.